It was right here when it said get help.
Really?
Yep. Maybe it's saying help, not hope. It could just be.
Did you yell Todd?
No.
I thought you said Todd. Welcome to Switch It Up. That's my dramatic. That's like the dramatic intro, the teaser. You gotta have the teaser. Are you teased yet?
So if you're new to our channel, Todd's dramatic. That's Todd.
We do some RV stuff, but mainly we do traveling and seeing things and experiencing what this amazing world's all about.
And sometimes there's deep thoughts and weird history lessons.
Yes, like today.
Oh, no, well, not today.
Well, today could be one of those days. We don't know.
Where are we, Todd?
Oh, she's throwing me a softball. We are in...
Oh my gosh.
St. Augustine.
What's
right?
so special about it?
It was formed in like 1565, and the crazy part... I know. The crazy part about it, it is the oldest continuous lived in European colony.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did it become part of the United States?
Well, no, I don't know. You're really confusing me. But today we're exploring this wonderful
colony.
Well, I think that's the terminology they used. I tell you what, you guys can correct me down in the bottom. So we're gonna go explore this today, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. We're gonna see how this all works out, but we're gonna roll the intro, because we have this amazing intro if you've never heard it. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna jump into this wonderful old city that's in the United States that I had never heard of up until about 30 days ago. Seems to be a theme. I never heard of St. Augustine.
All I know is it's old, it has history, it's on the water.
Spanish influenced.
Seems like a great day.
Seems like it could be a great day.
Let's go see.
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 Roll the intro.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it up.
San Marcos.
You need to work on your Spanish.
Explore the oldest masonry fort in the continental United States of this Americas. They got cannons and all that fun stuff. Castillo de San Marcos.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all wrong.
No, that's what it said on the sign. I can't make that up. Right here, we've got our cannons. So we're gonna continue our theme. Fire means fuego. Fuego! Fire. Look at all the different sizes, and the different sizes actually launched different distances, of course. But honestly, what this makes me think of is the Baby Shark song. Baby cannon doo 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 doo, baby cannon doo 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 doo, baby cannon doo 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 doo, Papa cannon doo doo. I don't know how the song goes, but that's what makes me. That's how you know the size of the cannon song. If you haven't learned that, you should go back to school. It's a real thing. It's like a drawbridge over here. Look at that. Sheila's over there reading. What'd you learn?
Well, I was thinking that this is what you would think of around your house, that you wanted a moat.
If you saw our video from the Biltmore, I said that if I was going to have millions and millions of dollars, I would build something that would have a moat. And then in this moat, I'd have alligators and feed them chicken while I was in a silk robe. And this probably would be the moat area Sheila's describing, wouldn't you think?
Yes.
And this is a great visual component of what our house would look like.
I've never stood in a moat before, so
We are.
this is the first time.
Yeah, there used to be water that went up and around this whole
It
thing.
was a moat, but it was also a multi-use moat. That's what I
Oh.
learned, is when there was an invasion, it was too dangerous to stay in town, so 1,500 people crammed into this fort, and they lived here for a month during the invasion.
Wow. And what, they used to farm their chickens and cows down here?
Put that out here, and that wall protected the lower part of the fort from cannon fire. So it was
Wow.
multi-use.
Look at you,
But I was like, oh,
spitting facts.
This would be
Like
Todd's water little thing.
Yeah, this would be the
As
flow.
long as I can turn it into a lazy river, I'm good. But
Hey.
then you putting alligators in that.
Well, we can hold off on the alligators
Oh,
if you're
thank
doing
you.
the lazy river. We can have mechanical alligators. So we did learn that Spain basically gave this to Florida. Seceded? Is it seceded? Is that a word?
It was through a treaty, you know, like
Treaty?
sit down and have peace talks, like maybe we should do today.
In 1821, and then they turned this into defense for coastal defense. This wall right here made me think of something, Sheila.
Okay.
Let's walk.
This way?
Yeah,
But
So-
I'm going to make you walk that way.
it'll be all right.
All right.
In Israel, I was fortunate enough to be there a long time ago to shoot video, and there was this place that goes down, like Israel talks about this for the Jewish culture for eons. It was one of their biggest victories that rallied a lot of people. It's called Masada. So King Herod made this humongous place on top of this, I guess you would say it's not necessarily a mountain but a hill type thing. It was really tall up there, and it looks similar as an outcropping that's way up on top. Okay? And Herod was getting ready to kill a bunch of Jews.
It looks like this.
Now, I mean, this just sprung into my
Okay,
mind, and then I
okay.
saw this wall. You'll understand the wall in a second. So it was in 30, I think it was in 30 BC. They made this, and Herod was getting ready to kill all these Jews. There was a number of them, a number of Jewish people ran to the top of King Herod, his palace that he made on top of there, and they took it over. And then they boarded it all up, not boarded, but cemented it all up. And since it was so far up there, he was sending in everyone to kill these Jewish people. When they're like, we're gonna hold this mountain, basically, right? So they were trying to go up, and they would just throw stuff over and kill all the soldiers. So now they've got thousands of soldiers all around Masada. Like, they're everywhere. King Herod's like, well, how am I gonna get to them? So he starts building this amazing road. And this road, like, that's what makes me think of this. This road goes like, I would say, like a mile. So envision all the Jewish people on top of this mountain, thousands of soldiers down below, and their whole job is to build this road going up to the top. And I don't know how long it took them. You can look this up, but it's really an amazing story. They built this ramp,
Yeah, this
all the way up
huge
to the
ramp.
top of this hill.
Yeah,
Or
huge
hill,
ramp.
I say hill, it's like a mountaintop.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's absolutely incredible.
It was amazing. And so we took this gondola, went all the way up to the top, did a lot of walking, huge place up there, and walked around, and we saw water cisterns in these little different rooms. We stood right where the breach took place. Views
Were amazing.
stunning.
Yeah.
You could see the Dead Sea and the Jordan River all the way into Jordan. Really, really cool. And
So they finally, after all this time, every time they'd get closer, putting all the rocks in to build this road, they would kill a bunch of the soldiers. Now they get up to the gate. They're getting ready to break in. The Jewish men, and all of them collectively, decided that they're going to commit suicide. They will not go down without, basically, they're not going to go into captivity. No more. So they make this pact that they will basically commit suicide by sword, and one person at the end had to say he would be the last one standing to make sure everyone was dead, and then he would kill himself. It's the most amazing story.
Because they didn't want King Herod to kill
Nope.
them?
They refused that they would go down in that. It is, and in the Jewish culture, it is like the creme de la creme. You take this trail, this car all the way to the top, and you tour the top, and it's really an amazing thing to see.
Sounds like somewhere we're gonna have to go to.
Yeah, but this thing made me think of the road and that they had to create. It's an amazing story. But this is awesome too, but it was only 1600 and we were talking like 30 BC. History. United States history is awesome, but you gotta remember there's some amazing things that are out there in the world. That story was from my Jewish peeps on there. Love that story. Not even story, it's not even a story, it's real.
It's history.
It's history. Like real history, not even made up.
Not even taught history. It's like real legit history.
It's legit, awesome stuff.
So there was a yellow fever kind of took over in the 1820s, and this cemetery is for those that are not Catholic. Think about Spain influence, right? So that if you were buried inside the city, you were Catholic.
That is kind of crazy to think about. Here's another crazy thing. Where were we? We were in Salem. So like we went to Salem.
Oh yeah.
And we learned about the witch community. So if you're ever in an old cemetery, you can watch that video too. If you're in an old cemetery and you see like a lot of pennies that are placed on top of gravestones or around gravestones, or you see some dirt pulled up, that's generally the witches leaving their sign. A penny is trying to gain favor with the spirit. And so that was kind of a cool thing to learn when you're walking around old cemeteries. If you see that, it's kind of a weird thing, but that's how you know if there's a heavily witch influence in that area.
I see no pennies.
I didn't see any pennies. Lots of traveling people on these things. It's actually kind of amazing when you see like how it was all white, because that would be a Spanish influence, and then you have the red tops of all the buildings. It'd be probably amazing to see. But 1808 is when they made the gate.
So then the farmers would come during the day to trade, but at night the gate was locked up and the city was locked up.
So that wall was a defense wall and actually carried on to the gates itself. It's pretty cool.
I mean, that's a couple hundred years ago, like amazing history for the United States.
It is. It's actually kind of cool to see the oldest wooden schoolhouse in America. I think the crazy part about this is how you have all this historic stuff and then all of the businesses in it are modern, like pretzels and
they're
ice cream.
But it's the old buildings and old courtyards. A lot of courtyards.
A lot of little courtyards off the main area. And this is probably one of the slowest times. Usually this place is packed. Oh, you know we always like to bring you off the beaten path stuff. But this one is pretty important. So this is the old Monson, basically the motel. It used to stand here. Now it's right outside. They've demolished everything, I think in 2003. They built the Hilton here. But they've saved these steps. Now what's the significance of these steps, Sheila? This is pretty cool. This is where Dr. Martin Luther King stood, and he was arrested here. He had 16 of the Jewish clergy that was with him, and they were getting ready to walk over the bridge and stuff for a civil rights movement, and they were arrested right here. Golly, listen to this. I get excited about things like this. And it got such notoriety that it basically propelled the civil rights movement from this arrest, because now Florida was put on the map. MLK was put on the map and was showing all the stuff that he was doing, and it's the only time that this many Jewish rabbis have ever been arrested in the United States of America. And I didn't know that part when we talked about the Jewish stuff over on the other side. Kind of an interesting turn of events here.
1964, so this history in this city, there's a lot of history in this
little area.
In this little area, absolutely.
Yeah. And I mean, think about, you would walk by these simple steps that were right here, and if you weren't paying attention, you wouldn't even know. It's right off the main road out here. Oh, it's just a really cool little day outing. Kind of neat.
Yeah, if you just go right from this, right through.
Right through here, you got the water, and the bridge is up. The bridge is up right now. That goes up and over.
We should go up and over the bridge.
And look for food.
Yeah.
There's this place I want to eat that I researched. So we should go find it.
Yeah, it's just over the bridge.
Okay.
There we go.
got me acting out. You, oh, tenderness is out the window. What you do to me.
It's not often you do research to find a place to eat, so we shall check it out.
Yeah, your boy Todd doesn't really do research.
Yeah, and I'm not even
for
sure
things.
what your research consists of, but we're gonna find out.
Oh, this
Was
is
it just a couple
Sabez.
seconds?
No? It's got grilled cheese. It's supposed to be a unique experience, and it's supposed to have the best sandwich in the world. In the world, Sheila.
Who says?
They did.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a grilled cheese sandwich that you could die for. That's saying something. Are you excited?
I'm lactose intolerant.
That's right. You can't eat grilled cheese. Yeah, you would die for it. Is this it?
There you go. Dust tapes on the wall.
That is cool. Look at this. All these. Listen, kids, these are called VCR tapes. And now apparently we have a reason to do something with them. That is so awesome. Dennis Miller, Godfather 2. Oh my goodness. This place is really pretty cool. Her husband that does research did not research that almost every sandwich is a grilled cheese sandwich. This is why you always ask, doesn't Todd do any planning? No, obviously I don't do any planning because if she's looking at this going, what am I going to eat? But this is kind of cool, Sheila, look. Zebra cakes.
You and Little Debbie.
I got a fascination with Little Debbie and snacks. Zebra cakes? Come on. Chose a special table. This is like what I would do. I would take 2 pieces of wood and strap them together with just some straps.
Put them on some cakes.
What do you think? Are you excited?
They're on empty cakes.
You're not excited, are you?
No. But you're having a sandwich, so I'm excited for you.
I'm not just having a sandwich. I'm having the best grilled cheese sandwich in the world.
I'm so excited for you. I'm having hummus.
Those that are watching, you might want to come here and try the best grilled cheese sandwich in the world. So we're going to cross our fingers.
That you can recommend it when you're done.
I love the vibe of this place. Like, a lot.
It's different.
When we married, we knew we would be different, for sure, between our 2 personalities.
Let's see how great your sandwich is.
Yeah. Hot, like super hot.
What's all in there? Looks like
I think I went with it's supposed to be turkey, bacon, and some special cheeses. And there's Sabez sauce. Wow. I will have to say, this is a mighty fine sandwich. I think it's the sauce mixed in with the cheeses. And then you have a meat, of course. But, I don't know, the flavors are fabulous. I would say this beats the Philly cheesesteak sandwich in Philly. That's how much this tastes. This is so good. Sheila, how are we going to conclude this day? Because
We got more to see and do, Todd.
we got more.
So
we got
hop
more.
on. How was your sandwich? Did
My
you
sandwich
enjoy
was
that?
so fabulous.
I'm glad. I'm coming.
On our way. We're in jail. It's a little too late to be alive.
Found the old jail.
91.
Yeah, 1891. It's pretty cool, actually. They're doing tours. And Sheila hatched a plan. What's your plan?
Well, they do tours at dark, and I thought, oh, this city looks like a cool thing to come see at dark, so let's come back and see it at dark. I didn't realize that the tour at dark is they're going to give you ghost hunting equipment. That's the last thing I need to put in your hand.
We're doing ghost hunting. Apparently, we didn't realize, but when you get an old city, apparently there's lots of ghosts.
It's on the National Historic
Register of Haunting or something.
Something.
Who knows?
Like,
I don't know. But you don't get normal things on this channel, so we're going ghost hunting tonight.
Oh,
I gotta go home and take a nap. We'll take a nap so we can come back.
Okay, let's do that.
Does that sound
Come
good?
back tonight, see what the city looks like at dark. And then go ghost hunting.
I still think it's funny. This is going to be an interesting experience, to say the least.
One thing I will tell you, if you're coming to St. Augustine, it's a cool old history town, so much history, lot to see, but everything, like we were going to go to the Fountain of Youth, just go check that out. But everything, the Fountain of Youth, the old schoolhouse, the old jail,
when Sheila's trying to make a point, she does this.
I'm going to do,
here's
my point.
She's capturing the points to share with you.
Here's my point.
Okay, go ahead.
My point.
What's your point?
Everything, even the Fountain of Youth has an admission fee. So the old store, the old museum, the oldest house, the old schoolhouse, everything has a separate admission price.
I think the key is anything that says the old.
Yeah, old.
With new money.
Yeah. Just keep that
Just
in
be
your mind.
prepared. It's very touristy, I would say.
It's cool, great old town, but everything has an admission ticket.
Okay. There's your preface.
Let's come back when it's dark.
Okay. I'm going to go take a nappy nap now.
I really thought we would just go like at dark. Didn't know we were going to go.
It'll be fun.
Shut down. 1954, this became a museum, and that's when the strange.
Are you working on your nap?
Now, back in the 50s, if you came out and said you saw.
I'm learning something for tonight.
You're going to drop your phone.
In the 50s, it was.
You took your nap. Let's go.
I just switched to this prime lens. It's a 22 mil, which shoots great because you see how clear I am, and then Sheila's a little foggy back here. It means it's a good lens. The bad part is you're going to have to deal with shakiness because it doesn't do good with motion. But Sheila, don't forget a camera. We're going to have to take your GoPro. Are you ready for this? This is going to be fun. This is a low light lens as well, so hopefully we'll capture some things tonight.
I just want to go on the tour.
Come on. It'll be fun. We're gonna have fun. Yeah, good. I will say, it's a lot spookier in the dark. Look at this. This does really good in low light. It's a really cropped in sensor though, so I gotta hold this up. The gates are locked.
It doesn't look like there's anybody in there.
There, up there's a noose. Can you see the noose hanging up there?
Actually built Alcatraz to construct a jail just north of downtown on San Marcos Avenue. So as not to create an eyesore, the old jail was built to look like a hotel in the Renaissance Revival style.
That was the St. Johns County Jail, shut in '53 by governor's orders because that's how disgusting and inhumane it was to be a prisoner here. I'm just here to tell you why we have so many ghosts inside.
Got it.
What you are looking for is any breaks in that radio static. So this is neutral. This is nothing's going on. You're looking for any like breaks or pauses or changes. Every once in a while it starts to sound almost like someone changing radio stations really quickly. So you'll hear a voice, but not enough to actually hear what it's saying. But then every once in a great while, they're going to be able to give you a message. It could be something like a word or a name. It might even be a short phrase. So mute button is right here.
What, no talk box?
Like I said, you can
Have you not heard Don't Talk to Him?
see what we're actually doing is we reverse.
This isn't freaky at all.
You don't say. Oh dang, those are gonna get me, aren't they?
Yeah, they're everywhere, unfortunately.
think the coolest part is we've done so many ghost tours, they've never given us tools, right, to wander
just
around.
like send you off into the building to look
Most
at
of
it
the time
on
you're
yourself.
stuck with a guide, and then
telling
you're
you
in and out of
yeah.
everything. Sheila, you've got the thermal imagery. I
There's a
have.
human right there.
Yeah. Don't be freaked out. There's a lot of wax figures in here. So
It is still a museum
it is a museum,
during the day.
and it's very well done, and it's not very big. Everywhere you turn, though, look at this. Sheila's got a pointer. I mean, the wax figures, that's a thing now. I'm gonna have to turn up the.
Are you warm?
I don't know. Am I warm?
Only your head.
This is an EMF detector, and we're up here by the jail cell. It's not a very big place.
Now look at like, let's go in there.
Yeah, let's go in there into that cell. There's a cell with a chair. So the word is that if this thing goes off, generally it's an electromagnetic field, and you can shake it. Did it go off just a second?
No.
And this is how you, like if you watch the shows, you know something's going on. It is on the National Registry of Haunted Places because of all the death that's happened here. For a small building, it's pretty quiet. Are you doing the flare thing? You see anything around me? Any orbs?
I'm not doing the flare thing. What are you talking
They have this like talking box, like it does the thing I've seen on TV. So far, nothing. Once again, we've been outed. The ghost will not see us. Okay, let's come in here. Actually, wow. I don't know if you can see this. I wish you could see this. Can you see the bumps? Okay, we're gonna set this down. Right here. And we'll see if that goes off. I don't see it going off. You can't see it well on the camera. There we go. Sheila's taking pictures. I feel like an official ghost hunter. Let's be.
A very noisy one.
I'm a noisy ghost hunter. Okay. How exciting. There's a group of, I think there's 8 of us on this tour. I'm pulling up Instagram so I can share.
These are made for 4 people, and they would sometimes put 8 to 10 in here.
Yeah, it's really dark though. I wish you guys could see this. Oh, look, it moved.
You moved.
No, it moved. Oh, that's talk box.
Somebody's using a talk box.
The talk box is that staticky thing.
You never stop talking. You are a talk box. How's the ghost supposed to talk to us?
I'm horrible at this. You've watched these shows on TV, and honestly, I think half the time it's just boring. They're just sitting around trying to. If that thing said, like, get out right now, it would be crazy. What are you seeing? She'll think she's seeing something.
Register 75 degrees.
I am 75 degrees. See?
And the rest of the room is 62 degrees.
You guys could like, comment, subscribe if this thing goes off. How about we do that?
Look at this bathroom.
There's a bathroom? If you like, comment, and subscribe right now, this will turn a bunch of colors without the ghosts involved. Stupid ghost. We're going to the other side. You're supposed to say a name.
Joe Perry.
Joe Perry.
Yeah.
Sheila went in this room. I knew you were there. I knew you were there. You can't do that to me. That sucks.
There's somebody in bed.
I know, all these creepy wax figures. Turn on your camera so we can show them the wax figures. Look at. See, that's not freaky at all. So I'm putting that on the bed. This was his room. Apparently,
This kid slept with him.
yeah, the sheriff actually lived in the jail. As all of that heinous stuff is happening right over there and people are dying, he's living here with his family. Kids hanging out in the next room. No big deal. I don't know.
I
Man.
think the whole living conditions, though, only having a bath once a month
You know, bath.
Using a toilet bucket.
Yeah, a bath once a month and a toilet bucket will do that. I guess this room gets a lot of activity. But sometimes, you know, ghosts are temperamental too. They don't always want to be filmed and be on camera and interacting. It's got to get exhausting. On top of that, it's not like 3 in the morning. We all know ghosts show up at 2 and 3 in the morning. Or too early. It's like 8, 9 o'clock. Alright, I'm going to follow you.
Okay.
What? Huh. I've never heard a talk box actually work.
Maybe hope?
Something.
It was right here when I said get help.
Really?
Yep. Maybe it's saying help, not hope. It could just be.
Did you yell Todd? Did you yell Todd?
No.
I thought you said Todd. And then I was like, what? This is freaky. This is like what you'd see in a movie, and this is how the movie starts. You put in the money, it gives you this crazy card, and then voila, something crazy happens to you. But the music feels like we're in this like eerie.
It's the 1908. It's where you are.
Well, 1908 is some freaky stuff. I expect her to wink or something. All right, we're gonna wrap up right here at the gallows because that seems appropriate. With the noose and everything. Did you enjoy?
This old jail is a pretty cool old building. I mean,
It is.
There's some neat history. The After Dark tour. Okay, so of all the places we've been for in the evening dark, like an After Dark tour, this one was cool because you got free reign of the building. You got to kind of go wherever you wanted to, and they gave you some tools in your hand. I will say,
good tools. It was like the actual ones, not some cheap mimicky crap stuff.
And everybody that was in the tour had an experience except for us, but we were also the only people not actively talking to try to have the ghost talk to us. And that's just going to come back to my theological belief that you shouldn't talk to ghosts.
Yeah, and ghosts are in the Bible.
Yes, you should.
They are there, and you're not supposed to be talking to them.
But everybody that did, somebody interacted with them.
Yeah, they had the talk box doing. The other thing is it's not your loved ones that are just running around. I just think it's deceptive spirits just having a good old time.
Yeah.
So, but I never once felt freaked out. But I did enjoy this experience a lot.
It was a good experience, and it's a great
Especially if
tour.
you're here in like some historical capacity.
Yeah.
So, all right. I guess that concludes this wonderful vlog.
These gallows and this tree's pretty cool, actually.
Oh, she's taking more pictures.
I like that tree.
All right. So if you've tuned in and you've made it this far, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all of the things. We really appreciate you doing that, and it helps us continue out on this wonderful journey across the United States.
Yeah, but if you're in St. Augustine, I think
Stop
the old
here.
jail museum.
Yeah, stop
Worth
here.
the tour.
I think it's worth the money by far.
Yep.
We didn't do the day tour. We only did the nighttime. We don't know what that's like, but we can tell you about the nighttime. It was fun. All right, until our next lovely video, which comes out in the next few days, I guess we can just conclude by saying,
yeah, we're out.
How much are you?
What are you doing?
make it a TikTok.
All I hear is this best friend thing going, oh, you're supposed to be packing up.
Make it a TikTok. Leave me alone. This is fun.
But I thought we were supposed to be leaving.
We are leaving. We are. I promise. Inspiration strikes, and when it strikes, you just have to go with it.
Okay.
So I'm making a TikTok.
Yeah, because that's normal.
It is for me.
I wonder how many other wives deal with that.
A lot.
You think?
Oh yeah.
No, I think you're one of a kind, babe.
I can't tag them.
Oh. Drat.
Drats.